Hello everyone. So I am here to get the MRI of my liver. This is the first step to my bone marrow transplant. I'm getting a half matched bone marrow transplant because my donor is my brother and he is half match, not full match. So this is fairly new thing. Usually you could only be a full match before you were able to be getting a bone marrow transplant when you have sickle cell. But now they believe that you can get a bone marrow transplant, have sickle cell, and have a half match donor. So I am doing this process, and this is a preliminary step to what you have to do, and it's a MRI of your liver, I guess, to see that you don't have iron overload. Well, I'm in my scrubs, as you can see, and just waiting to get the test done. So after I do the test, I'll let you know how it went. So I'm done with my scan, and it was pretty quick, probably 15 minutes, and not bad at all. Okay, so I'm out of the imaging place, and I wanted to rewind a sec, and I'm just coming on here, and y'all don't know nothing about me. But I tried to actually do this process back in 2017, but that got put on delay, and then I had my son, and now I'm back with the process again, and I'm kind of just picking up where I left off. And so this process, like I said, is pretty new. It's approved because they did the full-blown. They know that the full-blown donor works really well, and now they're seeing that, okay, the process of a half match donor can possibly work, but it's in research. So I'm actually in a research study. So I have to take, I'm already on hydroxyurea, 3 tabs daily, but what's going to happen is they're going to bump up my hydroxyurea based on my preliminary tests that they have to do. I think they have to do some labs, and I'll get the specifics from you tomorrow. And I know they have to do MRI testing of my liver to check out my iron overload, and they have a little I have to do an echocardiogram, which I'm going to do tomorrow as well. Like tomorrow I have a appointment that's set up all day at the hospital to get more testing done, and I have to do like a pulmonary function test and to check out my lungs, and a 6-minute walk test, and then the echocardiogram to see how strong my heart is, because they want to make sure my liver, my heart, and my lungs are strong enough to go through the bone marrow. And I think that's just overall something that you have to do the bone marrow testing anyway, to make sure that especially those organs can withstand what your body is about to go through. But so I don't think it's just for the research that I'm doing, or not the research, the study that I'm doing, but I know the MRI, I think that was specifically for the study. But I'll give you more details tomorrow, because I'll be meeting with my transplant coordinator, and tomorrow I also have more questions on like the risk and things like that, because we're not doing it with a full match, we're doing it with a half match. But they strongly believe that you can now have as much success with the half match donor as you can with a full match donor. So this is what they've been saying and what they've seen. And I actually came across an article today that I was reading while I was waiting, where it said the same thing, where studies are showing they are having a success with half match donors doing the bone marrow transplant. So my story is yet to be written with this journey, and that's basically what I'm planning on doing, is just journaling my journey through video of my bone marrow transplant and what I have to do and what it takes to get there, so that I can be cured of this terrible disease. All right, guys. Bye.